Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back to the Heart of the 50 States for another episode. Give a shout out to our sponsors first, Industry Sounds and Midwest Lavish for always keeping me fresh. I'm gonna keep it busy on my Latino thing still. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him introduce himself to y'all right quick. Who am I here with?
Yeah. So, name's Big LGM. Big Lo's got it made.
Okay, Big Los. How you
Sure.
doing? Welcome to the Heart of the 50 States, brother.
Yeah. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh yeah, we bringing the black and the brown together. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Which is needed anyway. You know what I'm saying? It seems like we're together already, but the visuals aren't there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need more visuals of
Broadcasted.
being together, knowing that we support each other. You know what I'm saying? In everything that we do, especially now, it is a time for it to let y'all know that we support. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy right now for the Latinos and everybody that's not American for real. Even Americans, shit. I guess you can say
real.
it's tough for everybody. But he's a rapper. Are you from Kansas City?
I'm from California.
Okay.
Yeah, a little town up north of Sacramento.
Okay. Shout out to Sacktown.
Yeah. So I'm actually a little town's called Grass Valley, Nevada County.
Okay. Is that where you picked up rapping from?
Yeah. So I've music in general. I've been in music since I was 8 years old.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you do more than rapping.
I do rapping only. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do like play guitar, drums.
Oh,
I
okay.
know how to do all that.
So you're full musician, not
Yes,
just
but I'm
a rapper.
only doing my lyrical art right now.
Okay.
Moment.
Well, what started you on the lyrical journey?
I got into listening to rap heavily in high school. Eminem and shit like that. Mr. Criminal, some LA rappers, some Bay Area rappers, and kind of liked the artistic freedom that you get expressing your words
Yeah.
over music. And being already in the music background, I was like, oh shit, I want to fuck with that. So, I'd listen to the beats, and then sometimes I just like freestyle a little bit, and we do it in high school with my friends and shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I am 33.
Okay, so you still young at it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm old in the game because I always wanted to do more at a younger age.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're here at it full effect right now.
I hate when people say old in the game because hip hop rap is the only genre that says that. You can be a 75-year-old country star. You can be a 75-year-old rock star. You can. They don't never talk about they are just getting old. Hip hop rap is the only people be like, oh, he's too old. He sit down.
Yeah, I feel.
No, music artists can. You can be an artist as long as you breathing. You can create as long as you breathing. I don't like that. I don't like that term, man. Because I feel like I didn't become who I am until I was older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like about 4 or 5 years ago, about 40, that I discovered.
Yeah.
Like I'm not about to act or put on for anybody. I'm gonna actually be myself. You know what I'm saying? So thinking you too old, you're not.
Right.
As long as you can write that pen and pick a beat and stuff, bro, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you too old or feel like you're too old, because you might not produce your best music until you're older.
That's true. I think that is where I'm at too. So now feel like I'm producing and crafting my style to what's really unique to me and what I want to express fully now.
Yeah. So would you call your music reggaeton, or what are you making?
I do reggaeton as well.
Okay.
Reggaeton. So I've been. Can I take the free reins now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the reggaeton thing that I'm doing now, is a byproduct of me working the nightlife. So I work at a nightclub, Lotus nightclub in Westport Bars.
Okay.
Being there every night, just listening to the reggaeton music and vibing there with the people. Every night listening to the beats, and I'm being a musician myself. I'm like, I need to start writing my lyrics to this shit, So I started writing my lyrics, and I started writing like what I see throughout the night, the beautiful females dancing and shit.
Oh, shit.
The men trying to play their game and all that. So then I started writing to that, So I'm writing lyrics. And at first it started out just like fucking around. because I'm heavily into like the rap since high school, right? So
Yeah.
that was my main thing. I'm like, all right, I fuck with this. Let me just put my own little style to it, and then trying to craft it to stay genuine to like the singing style of it, but still also bringing like my rugged like rap style into it, influence.
Right.
Mix the two together, and it's taken some time, but I feel like I'm kind of now crafting who I am as a reggaeton artist as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while you're working, you're listening to the reggaeton
yeah.
in the back, writing lyrics.
Bet that, bro.
That's dope, man. That's dope, and a way to be creative too,
Yeah.
because you're inspired by the nightlife, the clubbing, like you said, the dudes running their game,
Yeah.
the fine women.
Yeah.
So I know you making fire songs. Are you doing them in Spanish and English, or how are you doing them?
I am. The reggaeton is probably 95% Spanish.
Yeah,
I'll throw in English words here and there, and I'll heavily pronounce it in English because I am from the U.S. I'm born here, first generation. So my English is pretty well compared to some of the reggaeton artists where it's like choppy English,
Yeah.
So I feel like throwing in like the fully pronounced English is a good little difference now, And I can kind of probably little by little add in more English words because what I see is a lot of people that go to these clubs that I'm working at, a lot of them, I don't want to say a lot of them, but some of them don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
They love the music, they don't speak Spanish. So I'm like, little by little, I kind of want to see how I can creatively add in more English words.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they don't speak Spanish, do they understand it? So are they understanding what's saying in those songs?
Some of them do, some of them don't. No. So I would say about like 70% people do understand it. Yeah, there's like a 30% that don't.
Who's your favorite reggaeton artist right now?
Yeah, everything is right now.
Yeah,
That's
everything is right now.
Like
Yeah.
Yesterday's price is not today's price type shit, right?
Yeah.
So my favorite artist right now at this moment as we speak, I would have to say I'm starting to really fuck with Chris MJ.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a younger dude. He's got like this cool, smooth, like almost sounds like you're like in a cool, breezy room type effect to his voice. It's a lot of background sounds and shit like that. Kind of fucking with his style.
Okay.
New to the game.
Dope. We're gonna check him out for sure. How was it growing up in Sacramento, California?
Yeah. So north of Sacramento. We're talking like an hour north, right?
All right.
Growing up there is like a smaller town, small community, predominantly white, and was pretty damn racist. I grew up like in a racist ass town. We were not allowed basically to speak Spanish without getting looked at weird.
Damn.
Yeah.
And what year was this? Would you say?
It would be 1992.
Wow.
Born 1992. So yeah, in the 90s.
That's crazy to hear that in California because Latinos are so deep in California. To hear that you were, racism is just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But you would think that it wouldn't in California because it seemed like that's where most Latinos migrate to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they would kind of leave y'all alone because strength in numbers.
Yeah, definitely.
But they don't care. You know what I'm saying?
People are gonna be who they are. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I would say, being that it was up north, like country style, is probably why less of our culture up there. Less blacks, less Mexican, less diversity.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly that's how it was there. Yeah.
That's crazy. And when did you move from there? Do you move from California to here?
That's my big move, yes, from California to here 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago now.
What made you make that move?
That move, so I'm in the automotive industry. In my day job, I do automotive body and paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was looking for more money, and we get paid off this flat rate style system where we get paid by the job, not by the hour. So I started looking for better jobs, and my boy was making a killing. So I was like, how do you get that? So he told me what type of jobs to look for, where to look at, and how to make it there. So I started looking all throughout California, but I couldn't find nothing that was matching the numbers I wanted. So I kept looking, started looking at like Hawaii and shit, Florida. I want to go somewhere nice, and I was like, fuck that. If I'm going to make a move, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking at that shit. Everywhere I traveled to for that past like year and a half, I was like, what about here? You know, I'm in Japan, bro. I'm like, fuck, what about here? You know, can I start a body shop here and shit? So that's what started my journey, talking to my boy, looking for more numbers, you know, more money. If I'm going to be having a day job, I might as well maximize the amount that I can get while I'm at my day job.
Right. Especially while you're still young.
Yeah, so then one thing led to another, just kind of circling my way around the map. Never in the fucking the world that I thought, KC, just boom.
The
Heart of the 50 states,
Heart of
baby.
the 50 states,
literally.
yeah.
So I was like, shit, let's check that out. So then I went towards, you know, the Midwest areas, and a shop stood out from there, and I went there. That's where I started.
Are you still at that shop?
I'm not there.
Have you started your own shop?
I have stuff working in the background. I haven't really talked much about it, but there's stuff working in the background. But I'm at a different shop right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's dope. Are you working on any projects or anything right now? Any albums coming out? EP singles?
I'm working on a shit ton of singles right now.
Okay, let's talk about them.
All right. So heavily started with the rap. So I got a project that I'm working on about. I already finished it. It's about 8 singles, and it's kind of like a West Coast vibe.
Okay.
So I got about 8 songs that are gonna be the West Coast vibe. I got 2 of them out already. One of them is in the process. Actually, some shit's going on there. Then the next one I did was it's called The Mind of Mayhem. So I'm working on that one to try to release that one in May. Probably just gonna release them all at once. It's gonna be 4. Still don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but I'm trying to heavily market it. So you know, if I do one at a time, I feel like I can focus on making little content on each one.
Exactly.
And that one is more like crafted to my own little uniqueness in my brain and how I want to express myself lyrically and vocally. So it's a little different than the reggaeton shit. I'm kind of never in my life that I thought. I'm heavily involved in that one right now. That one is like, I got 18 of them now written.
It's calling your name.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Just working at that nightlife. It's just, I think that's the route that I'm going to like fully dedicate for a minute here. And it's all in seasons in this music industry, you know, it's all in seasons.
Yeah.
So right now it's like heavily like crafting my style there.
Okay. So production, who's producing reggaeton beats?
Andres does beats.
Shout out Andres.
Yeah. I have not got one from him yet, but we're talking about it the other day, and I'm gonna start fucking with him with that now. So he's gonna be making my reggaeton beats here soon.
So who's made the ones in the past that you've used?
I look up reggaeton style.
Okay.
You know what I mean, on YouTube, and I'm like, that shit sounds dope, you know. And
yeah,
but there's always something to get it personally crafted. There's always a difference there.
Yeah. When did you know like you had something? Like we all think we can rap, or you know what I'm saying, to ourselves, to our own ear. You know what I'm saying? When did somebody say, "Hey, bro, you should probably look into doing that for real"?
And this is the part where I get into where I wish I would have started younger. Like fuck all that shit. Like it doesn't matter what age, right?
Yeah.
But this is why I say it, because it was in high school, right? You know, like all of us kind of hang around with the negative crowd sometimes. So I was stuck in that little negative crowd, and my boy, he'd be like, me and my other boy, we'd always be freestyling and rapping and shit, you know, just smoking and freestyle, rapping, drinking, whatever. And we'd go on like 10-minute freestyle rants, you know, just back and forth and shit, just till we get tired, right?
Yeah.
And my boy, the other one that would hang around, is like, man, y'all, what the fuck are y'all doing here? y'all should be doing your music, you know? Y'all are good at this shit, da-da-da-da. And that's kind of the first moment where I was like, I got it, you know? So I kept writing from that moment heavily. I was like, I'm going to take it serious, but I didn't know how, I guess, you know, no mentors, no nothing, nobody that like showed us. It's a small town too, you know? So it's like there was nobody that really did it like that. And I didn't know where to start or how to take it serious. I didn't even know how to take my life serious, honestly. So yeah, you know what?
I'm glad you figured it out. You starting to figure it out because you're just getting started.
Yeah.
For real. Where do you see yourself taking, or where do you want to take your musical journey? Where do you want this to like end up? Where do you see yourself?
I think end up for me is a hard question to answer because I don't see an ending to it. So
come on with it.
And that's how I want to do it. My motto is cultivating creative minds.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's never ending. So
right.
If I feel like I'm ending, you know, it's like I cultivated all these other creative minds and they're continuing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do. I want to inspire. I want to keep growing, and I would love to have like a creative compound, I guess you would say, where like-minded individuals come in and we all just create a uniqueness of art, musical art, physical art, visual art, anything art related. I'm a heavily, how would you say it? That's the wrong words to use. I am heavily artistic.
Yeah.
So it's not just music that I do. Like I do airbrushing. I do lowrider paint jobs, you know. I do designs, you know, stuff like that.
You play different instruments.
Yeah, I play different instruments. So with me, I started realizing throughout the years, I'm like, I gotta channel it, my creativity and focus it on like the one that I'm really, 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 really passionate about, that I can't wake up in the morning without thinking about, and the one that I can't sleep before doing it one more time, right?
Yeah.
And that ended up being rap or verbal arts.
Yeah.
Right. I still love the other arts, but I would love to have like a creative compound where other individuals can create stuff that I'm too busy to create.
Dope. That is dope. So you want like a content house or something like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I see a lot of those being built. We was just talking, me and my partner Stoney was just talking about that today. We're starting to see them pop up everywhere where people were just creatives, just buying a big ass house, you know what I'm saying, and just in there working all day, every day. That's their job. You know what I'm saying? I would love that too, but I think I've gotten too old for that. You know what I'm saying?
Old shit.
I'm 45. I
like
know.
that.
I will come and help and start it,
Yeah.
but I'm a married man. My wife's not gonna go for me staying at that house all day. You know what I'm saying? If I was younger, but there's certain standards that I'm held to. You know what I'm saying? Especially at this age, and a married man. I even feel bad when I'm out late doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I know I should probably be at home. Thank God for an understanding wife. You know what I'm saying? That can see the end. Well, not the end, the top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or the work that has to be put in to get there. Have you worked with any other artists? Are you featuring any other artists on any songs yet? Or
there's another friend of mine from my hometown. He's a good homie of mine. He was actually doing it in high school, and he still continued doing it. It's his passion. So he got me into the studio for the first time when I was up there.
Okay.
That was my first experience in the studio. He showed me how it works, yada yada. So I got like 2 or 3 songs with him, and I was always. This is the part. I want to tell this to anybody that's an artist. I was a big ass perfectionist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would want my shit to be perfect before I release it. Anything I did, like even if it's like airbrush, I wanted to be perfect before I finish it. And I started realizing, especially with the music thing, perfection is in your mind. Someone else can think it's perfect.
Yeah.
So I started like, you know what? It's not perfect right now, and I'm gonna be okay with it not being perfect because I'm always gonna think it's not perfect. I'm gonna be okay with it not being perfect. I'm gonna release it because if I don't release it, then I'm just holding on to something and it's never gonna flourish. And that's what happened with me throughout the years.
Yeah.
So I got like 3 songs with him and I never released them because they weren't perfect in my head. I listened back to them last week and I was like, oh shit, this
I should have released those. Yeah, I should have released those.
Yeah.
That's my biggest problem with artists, bro, is they don't release music. To sit on 100 songs, bro, is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Release that shit. Just because you don't like it, somebody else might get a hold of it and love it. The people, and those are probably the songs that most of the songs that are like that are hits. The artists be like, man, I didn't like that song.
Yeah, I hear that before.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that song. That's not the song I picked to be the hit,
like,
and it
the
turns
fuck?
out to be the hit.
Yeah,
It turns out to be the hit though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not for your ears; it's for the consumer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about streaming and stuff these days? Because I feel like direct to consumer is a better way, like making physical CDs and selling them instead of going through streams. You might see your money a little bit better like that.
I've thought about little creative ideas, but I feel like that is one of the better ways have that physical contact, like back in the day. So I would push music for people back in the day, like I'd have their CDs and like, you know, push their music before, right? Hey, check the CD out, yada yada, like little mixtapes and shit. Pass them out for free, or some of them were for sale. You know, depends on which album project they're working on.
Yeah.
So I'd push music for people back in the day, and that physical connection with somebody sometimes means more, and they're more potential to fuck with you with all the shit that you put out now because you had that one physical contact with them, right?
Right.
So I think And nowadays it had to be a little different, maybe, because a CD. I don't know if somebody's gonna pop a CD in a CD player anymore.
They will, bro.
Yeah.
If you are you a J. Cole fan?
I wouldn't say fan because I don't follow all his shit, but I listen to his music.
Okay, you know him,
Yes.
right? So he's going against the industry right now
Okay.
because he feels like Rock Nation played him, right?
Oh, I got you.
So he's driving his first car, his Civic, around the United States and selling his CD out the trunk of the car.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he feeling like he's not getting his money's worth for his art.
Yeah.
So he's taking back reins of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's dope.
They've taken enough money from me at this point. I got to get back to real hip hop and really doing it because now, bro, they control everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they don't want your song to pop, your song is not going to pop. But if you go to direct to consumer, they can't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word of mouth will travel fast. Internet is a powerful thing these days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the Latino community is about music. Are they very supportive?
It's funny you asked right now. I was thinking about this while you were talking. As soon as you said the physical contact and all that yada yada, the shit we're talking about. Me showing a few people at the clubs or DJs and shit that work there, being newer to the reggaeton thing, I'm like, what do you think of this? You fuck with it? I want to get people's genuine opinions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say probably 95, maybe all of them fuck with it. And they're like, man, this shit's good, bro. Like, keep going this route right here, right?
Yeah.
And they be asking me now, I was like, when's the next one? When's the next one? Kind of what we're talking about right now, right? So they are supportive. Latino culture is very supportive, especially because we feel like there is a lot of us, but we feel like when we find, our niche, or our people, we're like, oh shit, we got to be together because we're smaller than the average of the nation, I guess you would call it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, very big supportive. I mean, firsthand experience. They be asking me when's the next one coming out and shit. So
yeah,
and I haven't even released this first one.
I know.
I'm just showing them.
You just let them hear it, right?
I'm working on it little by little. Right now, I'm marketing this shit, right?
Yeah, you showing them the growth.
I'm planting seeds. I'm marketing, putting it into people's ears. A couple of DJs have already spun my shit at the clubs.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh, I heard your song the other day playing on the speaker, right? So little by little planting it. I'll drop it this month. I just don't know what day. I'm working on an album cover.
Cool. Okay. There's a difference between the Mexicans born here or the Latinos born here and the ones born in Mexico, right? How are the ones from Mexico receiving it? Or the ones that's actually from your homeland?
It's kind of hard to separate the two right now in my head. We just kind of blend in sometimes. Because some people move here when they're younger too.
Yeah, that's like
so that would be
Slick
like
Vic. I was telling you.
That'll probably be like me, first generation born here. Like it almost don't make a difference if you're born in Mexico and come here when you're so young, except for the first initial struggles in your life. But you learn English, you're mixing the culture already.
Right.
I would say the people who are from the homeland, they fuck with it too. I got a few of them on my IG and on my Facebook. And, they show full support.
Yeah. I know when Slick Vic was here a couple of days ago, he was telling me how they treat him different, even though he was, I forgot the word, the terms he used when you're born in America.
Okay. So we got Chicano.
And what's the ones that's born in Mexico?
Paisa.
Okay.
Yeah, Paisa.
Damn, you got a good memory.
Yeah.
Thank God for him, bro. He be listening. I talk to so many people I can't keep up, but he broke it down for me and told me the difference between the two and tell me like there's kind of like a rivalry or a little bit of tension between the two sometimes.
There could be. Depends on who you fuck with.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten much of that.
Good, yeah, good.
Probably just depends who you fuck with,
Yeah.
I know. I think it's different nowadays, being like young in the game and shit. Like, there's a lot of like mixed culture now in Mexico too. So like, for instance, like reggaeton, Mexico, that's weird to us.
Yeah,
but it's not no more.
Yeah,
there's Mexican artists that are doing it now.
Facts.
Right. I mean, I'm doing it here in KC. Like, what the fuck? You know, it's weird, right?
It's not though.
Exactly.
It's
it shouldn't
art.
be weird.
It shouldn't be.
That's why I wanted to break that mold, because I'm like, you know what? It shouldn't be weird. Like, you got reggae artists all over the world that speak different languages.
That's not just what black.
And reggaeton is reggae with a twist.
Exactly.
So I'm like, all right, let's do this shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I have seen some of those tensions like you're talking about. I just haven't really seen it with the music part right now.
Cool.
Maybe
that's
I'm early
good
in the
to
game
know.
and shit. I just haven't seen it though. Yeah.
That's good. He does music, but he's 40. You know what I'm saying? Also too. So
could be that older thing, maybe. You know.
Yeah. And I can see just like our kids. My son is a different, way different than I would. Like we had to feel like we was gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we was this tough guy.
Yeah.
My son can live however he wants.
No
Yeah. Hell no.
That's weird to think of that. It don't matter.
Yeah.
No more.
It don't. You could. It don't matter where you from or nothing, bro. There's struggles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody lives a perfect life or any of that. And to think that just because the color of your skin you're tougher than another race is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, to be brought up thinking like that was crazy. Looking back now.
Not gonna lie, I mean, even for us, like Mexicans back in the day, I mean, we'd have the tensions with black and brown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we didn't fuck with each other too much, and especially me being in that racist ass town, like it was like, oh shit, you know, that black dude over there is like rival. You know what I mean? There's like 3 black dudes in this whole community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I started breaking that mold too. I'm like, you know, what the fuck am I doing? You know?
Yeah.
I started being cool with all my people. Like they're
It's crazy.
humans.
Neither one of us are the enemy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's somebody else that's oppressing both of us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And for us to be, it's bad enough that we fight each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we need to be together, fighting the ops, as they were, the kids would put it these days.
I hear that shit every day.
As the kids
and
would
they're
say.
just like tossed around. And they're just like,
and you know.
McDonald's is the ops.
Everything is the ops these days. If they don't like it, you the ops. Flat out, period. But, yeah, it's like this country is moving backwards a little bit right now.
Honestly, I've been feeling that shit, yeah.
And it's just ridiculous, man. To see it happening is I never thought in a million years that I would see it. This is the stuff that I thought I'd be long gone before it was happening.
No, real talk. I mean, you seen the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the halftime show, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Bro,
sir.
like, people from my hometown be posting on there. They're like, "What the fuck was that shit?" And then
I've heard that some
music and a good vibe. Like, he's telling people to unite.
I didn't understand a word he was saying, but I loved the visual part of it. I understood what he was saying. But
it's the art.
Somebody explained to me today what everything meant.
Yeah.
I didn't know the little boy in there that he handed the Grammy trophy to was deported wrongfully.
Right.
I didn't know the lady that was in there was part of one of the biggest movements for Mexicans in California. Like, I was really, because I didn't understand.
It all had a deep meaning to it.
It wasn't just thrown
together just to do a
but
show.
Before I knew that, I loved it. Anyway, I went home. I watched it as it was happening. Then I went home later again that night and watched it again to see if I had missed anything to get my interpretation of it.
Right.
Even I didn't understand one word, maybe a couple,
right?
But I still thought he did a fantastic job with his visual and everything. But I've seen where some Latinos said they didn't understand shit he was saying. Like, how does that happen?
That Latinos do not understand it.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Like, they didn't understand what he was saying. Almost
the language.
The language, yeah.
Some Latinos do not understand the language portion.
Yes. I got that from somebody today. Like,
yeah. I mean, what do you say? Because they don't speak Spanish? Is that what you're trying to
maybe
say?
So.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the reason why. But
I mean, I know a lot of the times, like, we're born here, and then the parents just prioritize English after that, right? So we start losing that connection with the language. That could be a portion of it. I mean, sometimes the accent. So the accent, he's Puerto Rican. He has a thick Puerto Rican accent.
Okay, so that maybe that's
sometimes it's a little different. Some words are like, "What did he say, bro?" Like, talking to someone like from the deep south or some shit similar. I was like, "What you say?" Can you say that again?
So maybe that's what he meant by that. Like, they couldn't understand some.
That
of the
could be
words.
part of it too. I'd have to know where he's at in his head, but I know the accent is one. Even listening to the music part, because their singing is different.
Yeah.
It almost becomes its own dialect, singing does. Maybe that could be it. Yeah, because I used to not understand some words when other people from different countries would be singing on beats like reggaeton or rapping, and they speak Spanish, and I wouldn't understand some of the words because of the accents. Yeah.
So that's probably what he meant when he said some of them on not TikTok, but what's the other one? Rich guy owns it.
I don't know. But I honestly, I have IG.
Twitter.
Okay,
Some of the Latinos on Twitter on there saying they didn't really get a grasp for it, but
could be that.
I feel like
some people are.
I felt him. Yeah. I could feel what he was.
I feel like some of our Latino people too. Some of them choose to be ignorant and they choose to be weird. Like
we all have those.
This one dude posted this one thing on my Facebook, bro. Not on mine, but on Facebook. He's like Mexican as fuck. He's more Mexican than me, and he posted he's like watching the real Super Bowl thing or the halftime show. Like I know how other people had their own,
Yeah, I
like watching the real one. I was like, what the fuck are you trying to get at here, bro?
Yeah.
Like it just
the real
I
one
know
was
what you're trying to get at by saying that.
The real one was
the real one.
The real one. Like all the rest of them are fake.
yeah. No matter if you hate it or like it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing where it's like some people are like, oh, it's America, should be speaking English. That's what we got growing up in my hometown.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, it's America, you should be speaking English. And I'd be like this little 8-year-old kid, bro, probably even younger than that when I first heard that. And I'd be like, innocently, I'm like, what do you mean? Because they try to tell my mom that, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, yes, little kid, little child, it's America. You should be speaking English. I was like, but English is from England. And they're like,
smart ass.
Yeah, they're like, yada, 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 yada. And I'm like, well, if we want to speak the language from the nation, shouldn't we be speaking like native languages?
Yeah. I'm jealous of Latinos, bro, because y'all have y'all's language. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can communicate with each other without most people sometime knowing what you're saying.
Yeah, I got you.
Black people don't have that.
Oh, I see what
you
you
know
mean
what I'm
now.
saying?
Yeah.
I wish we had our own language. So
yeah,
if you ever have kids, make sure you teach them that. You know what I'm saying? That's
heavy.
Big. Yeah. That's big. Sometimes I'll be sitting, even at work, when I used to have a job, I would be sitting there, I'll be jealous. Not in a bad way, like I want to kick his ass or fuck cool him. But they could communicate without me knowing. They could be sitting there talking about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know that. You know, and I wish that I could have that with one of my homeboys or some of my family members. You see what I'm saying? So at least y'all have that going.
That's the big thing in our. I don't like to use like Hispanic, Latino, yada yada, because you can get into a whole big thing.
Yeah,
but we use it because we know what it means.
I say cultures, it because I don't know
exactly. Like I can't say Mexican because I'm talking about all the people who speak Spanish.
Yeah, it's safe.
So it is a safe word to use. So that's why we're using it right now. Hispanic, Latino communities. Yeah. The one thing that we do have is like you can come in from Spain or whatever the fuck, just somewhere that anywhere around the world that speaks Spanish, and they'll heavily push that language to the next generation, right? And they try not to lose it.
Right.
That's one thing that we do have.
I've seen it.
I know a lot of cultures, like, they'll lose it quick.
Yeah.
But in Spanish, I feel like we kind of keep it.
Yeah. When I was...
the next generation, they keep getting it.
When I was a teenager, I lived in the Westport around a few Latinos, right? And their mother, whatever she would say in Spanish, she would say it in English right after, or vice versa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she'll be like in Spanish, and then she'll go right behind it and say it in English. But they're learning both languages at the same time. They already knew it. My friends, they were my age. They already knew it. She was teaching it to the baby sister. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up. Anytime she said anything, she would say it in Spanish first, maybe, and then she would follow it up with English every time. So she's saying it twice.
Right.
But I know the little girl now. She's grown now, and she can speak both fluently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it worked. It
Yeah.
worked. And I tell her all the time.
You're a kid.
I remember you were so dumb. I'll tease her all the time. So you remember you so dumb, your mom had to tell you everything twice.
That's funny. That shit's funny, bro.
And she gets a kick out of it. She's like, quit saying that. She was just teaching me. And I'm like, I know.
I know for me, with some of my boys that came straight from Mexico here, at first, they thought it was weird that, because I'm Chicano, like born here. We just talked about another Chicano dude, born in California. At first, when I would talk with them, they would think it's weird that I would throw in like English words while I'm speaking, so it's Spanglish now. You know, I be speaking Spanglish. That's my main language in California. Spanglish, right? You just throw in English words. When you start forgetting the Spanish ones, you start throwing Spanish words, and you start forgetting the English ones. So you always keep talking. Fewer pauses that way.
Yeah.
And some of my boys that came straight from Mexico, they thought it was weird at first. I remember this one in particular because he's my homeboy. He's like, hey, why do you do that? You know, he's like, why do you talk like in Spanish? And then all of a sudden you say some English words. And I was like, I don't know, bro. I guess just Chicano is what it's called, you know, Spanglish. Yeah. And it's funny that he has a restaurant now and it's called El Chicano. Like I embedded that into him, the Chicano culture and all that shit. Yeah.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah. So now when we talk on the phone and shit, because he's still out in Cali, he'd be talking to me in the heaviest Spanglish words and shit. I'm like, hey, bro, why do you do that?
Have you been back to visit Cali since you left?
Yeah. I haven't gone as often as I wish I could, but I went in Thanksgiving. Before that, it was like probably 4 months before then. So I've gone every probably 4 to 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you keep it close. Are they feeling your music down there? They liking it?
Yeah. The people that I know are. Yeah.
Cool. I mean, does it feel good to go back to? Are you going back to that town?
Yeah.
Has anything changed, or is it worse? The racism gotten better?
All that is different now. It changed like around. Shit, I don't know the exact time. I'd be just spitting out my ass, but like late 2000s maybe.
Yeah.
You know, single digit 2000s we're talking about here. Late
like
single
literally
digit 2000. Yeah.
Like the year after 1999.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it kind of changed for the better. Yeah. So they got their first Mexican supermarket, I guess. Not supermarket, but just a little Mexican market now. Actually, like one of our good friends, family friends owns it.
Cool.
You know, they got a lot of Mexicans' first businesses there now. So kind of respected now.
Cool. Do you see it growing to be a bigger city?
I do, but I feel like neighboring cities are going to grow before that one.
Yeah.
But I do see it growing, definitely.
Cool. California is they run out of space a little bit.
Yeah.
It's falling in water a little bit, so it's crazy. It's expensive to live out there too, bro.
Yeah.
I looked up California rent, rent, bro. Woo, shit. Maybe that's just in LA. Or something like that.
There's areas.
There's areas.
Yeah, LA is expensive. Certain areas, probably most areas in the city. San Jose, expensive as shit. Because that's one of the places that I looked for to move when I was gonna do my not career change, but my move for my career.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna go to San Jose. Nah, screw that. Too much.
Yeah,
and then the gas price, like I did all the math. Like I was smart about it too. You know, I'm getting older, so I'm like, I want everything to be strategic now, every step. So I did all the math. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to move there to get paid a little less.
Yeah.
After all the expenses.
Yeah. Crazy. What about the gangs out there?
They're active, definitely. Areas, like I said, depends on the areas. When I was living in Sacramento, they got neighborhoods that are heavily active there still. Infamous Oak Park.
Okay.
Probably heard of that through Mozzie, maybe. Yeah.
Shout out Mozzie.
Yeah, shout out to Mozzie, bro.
Yeah.
Dude made it. He's got his apartment complexes and everything.
Yeah, shout out Mozzie.
He's a walking legend.
Everybody from Sacktown, Brother Lynch and
Brother Lynch, bro. Fuck, I used to bump his shit.
X-Rated. It's a few fools.
Sibo.
What are some Mexican rappers from?
Mexican rappers from Sacramento. That's where it gets weird with us.
Okay.
All right.
Explain it to me, please.
All right. I'm going to say a few that I know, right?
Okay.
But it gets weird there because we're so, Mexicans united and shit, right? Mm-hmm. But when it comes to like the younger generations and music, there's gangs related, right?
Right.
So a lot of the times when somebody's doing music and shit, they throw in their gang in it too heavily to where they identify with it, you know? And now they're just in the literal definition of a trap, you know? Now they're just in the trap. They're like, oh, music's going to get me out, but I'm still repping it till I die with my music now. So you're not going to get out because you're just in a circle now.
Yeah, once you say it, you stuck with it.
The thing that gets hard with us as Mexicans, especially being in California, I would say, they got norteños and sureños. They're the two gangs. It's like the Bloods and the Crips.
Right.
And the difference with it, I would say, is north and south. It's not just like anywhere in California type shit. It's like you can be a Blood anywhere, not anywhere, but it doesn't have north and south of California. They're not divided.
Okay.
And the Mexican culture is divided from, I think it's about Fresno area is all north. Up there is all norteño territory.
Right.
Doesn't mean that only norteños are there. It's just their territory, technically. Everything Fresno down is sureños, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like you get them everywhere now too. So you'll have Sureño territories in Sacramento and shit like that. So that's where it gets harder. I say some pop-in artists because I can start a little weird controversy shit here, right?
Yeah.
And just making it known it's not like supporting one or the other, But they got, I guess, some pop-in ones is like Chino Ranas or shit. You see, that's how much I don't really fuck with it heavily like that.
Yeah.
I forget his name. He's dope though. Makes good music. Chito Ranas.
Okay.
Chito Ranas. Like, he makes good music and everything. It's just heavily, gang related and Sureño representing and shit in Sacramento, which is a northern territory.
Yeah,
So that's where it gets weird, right? Like, I fuck with the music and shit, but it's like, am I trying to get killed tonight when I'm sliding through these places? Nah, you know what I mean? And there's other dudes like Rico Too Smooth. He's a norteño up there, but his shit's banging too. He's crafted his style. He's bringing positivity into it now too, heavily. It seems like he's been doing like really good internal work mentally and even physically. The dude's all getting fit and shit and like posting those videos of fit content and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that dude's mindset. Those are the two big ones that I hear popping up there right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other ones. But like I said, it gets weird because I can't just be up there slapping anybody's music that's Hispanic.
Right.
Yeah.
The first artist I ever heard rap that was Latino is on your hat.
Yeah.
Kid Frost.
Baby.
Shout out Kid Frost. I remember being like 6 or 7. I really didn't hear anybody else play it besides my father. Like, I didn't hear any other black people playing Kid Frost like my father did. Like my uncles and them, they all were DJs, but the only person I ever heard play Kid Frost was my dad. I think I probably may even still have his tape. It would be on repeat.
Yeah.
Bro.
This is for la raza.
Yeah.
This is for la raza.
I remember then, like, what the hell is he saying? But my father knew, of course, to be
Some
right.
of y'all don't even know what's happening. Que pasa?
Yeah. He loved Kid Frost, and like I said, to this day, he remains one of my favorite Latino Mexican
Pioneer.
artists. He did do a lot of groundwork for the culture.
Yeah.
Period. Not just for Latinos, the culture. Period.
Yeah.
He opened a lot of doors. Flowers to him, man. To still be out here kicking. You know what I'm saying? And still in the movement. Do you ever plan on? Because he stayed underground most of his time, right?
Yeah.
Do you plan on staying underground, or do you want to come out and like be with a label or independent?
I don't know if it's kind of what I want, but I believe I'm gonna be buzzing up there. I believe I'm gonna be more than underground. Yeah. Just because it'll open up more doors, more opportunities. I'm able to accomplish my dreams. Not easier, but you know what I mean, with resources that I'm able to obtain.
Right.
From making those higher up connections. I don't know what that would look like, so I don't have a straight answer for you, but I do not look into staying underground.
Yeah. I figured that. I don't think you should either. I think you got a sound that everybody. I used my meta glasses earlier to listen because it translates.
Yeah.
In real time.
Oh yeah, you got that the display on?
No, not these are just Gen 2s.
Translate like into you?
Yeah,
you
into my ear. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah, you can translate.
Yeah.
Put on your phone to translate from Spanish to English, and it's going right with it. And I love the content and the music. I like that you actually put thought into it. You know what I'm saying?
Can see that. Yeah.
I can tell that you're very peculiar.
Yeah.
With your sound. You're not just out here making music. You know what I'm saying? I can tell like you're very intricate.
That's dope to hear.
With your sound. You know what I'm saying? you are you said it yourself. You're a perfectionist. You still
Yeah.
are. I can hear it
Yeah.
in your music, and there's nothing wrong with that because it lets me know that this is really what you want to do. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Some of these dudes come in here and make songs in 5 or 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I can tell there was thoughts behind that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that because you're gonna do it for a one mic here
Yeah,
tonight.
hell
You know what
yeah,
I'm
hell
saying? And that's gonna be dope. It to open the doors up for our cultures to come together is one of my passions. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm doing this. I want us to come together and show each other love unconditionally. Ain't nobody better than the other one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Let's leave that alone. They want us to fight against each other. You know what I'm saying? And why not surprise everybody and come together? Like I believe I'm trying to put together a song between a black and, you know what I'm saying, black and brown, where we can make a compilation. Even I know Mab and them and Andreas are talking about it, but to actually see that come to the light, I would love that, and I would love for you to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be a big mover of that.
Oh yeah. Continue on your journey, your reggaeton journey. It sounds
That's where
good.
it's coming into now.
Yeah,
the reggaeton journey. That's it.
Don't let nobody.
Reggaetonero over here.
Yeah, don't let nobody discourage you. Stay consistent.
Yeah.
Stay working. You got a good engineer in Andres. He's consistent. You know what I'm saying? He knows how it's supposed to sound, or he knows how you want it to sound.
Yeah, we're crafting it there together.
Yeah, and flowers to you, bro, for after so many years coming back to it, because now might be the time that they need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? The message may be needed now.
That's what I realized. I was like, now is the time, because before I wouldn't have sounded like this probably.
Yeah.
Before I wouldn't have had these ideas. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Could I have been doing it? Yeah, but might have been a little in vain, might have not. I was always doing it.
Yeah.
I was never releasing it. I've always been doing it.
Yeah.
Never releasing it.
Well, you releasing it now. People like it. I dig it, and that speaks volumes, because I don't even speak Spanish. But
using the meta glasses.
Yeah. I'm gonna use technology and be like, what the hell? And now thinking about it, I should have did that on the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I could have been knowing everything he was saying. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back tonight and watch it again and use my meta glasses and get the full effect of it. But shout out to everybody that performed at that Super Bowl. Shout out to the culture, Latino, Mexican, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
It's culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's a hell of a culture to learn about, and it's something that I'm gonna keep diving deeper into, because I'm curious. I want to know why the hate. Why the hate now?
We all want to know that.
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Why now after so long? Because I know people who's been in this country for years undocumented. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They worked just as hard, if not harder, than the people who.
The thing with us back then, it was like we do, or still to now, it's like we do the jobs that others don't want to do.
Exactly.
Like, we'll just do it because it pays more than it paid in my country.
Right.
That's the mentality of it, right?
At the end of the day, who's going to do those jobs? If you put all these people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not going to do it. I'm going to be honest with you. Black people looking at them like, shit, I guess we'll be starving. You know what I'm saying? White people, y'all better get your ass out there. You better get hella sunscreen or something. But, yeah, man, it's crazy.
I mean, that's why I'm so heavy on, like, trying to unite even my own culture, bro.
Yeah.
There are times in areas and places where we're very united.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, especially when it comes to like the rap music in it and like the gang stuff, it's obviously very separate, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I love this whole movement that we're starting here, like uniting black and brown, Mexican, Latino, and black cultures together. And I feel like sometimes why would it be harder for us to unite my own culture you know, and we're uniting with another culture. I'm uniting
Easier.
with this
It's
black folk
crazy.
easier than I'm uniting with
Same
my homeboy
here.
from Sacramento.
Same
you know what
here.
I'm
It's
saying?
easy to sit down and talk to you, but sitting down with somebody else black, we'll be at each other's throats. It's crazy. I feel this exact same way, and I know where you're coming from. At the end of the day, it's sad in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully things change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In my lifetime, because it's gotten old quick. This ICE thing and everything, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of waking. I'm a news watcher. I watch the news. I want to know what's going on around the world, even though half of it's probably a lie. You know what I'm saying? You still want to watch it.
Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta know.
You gotta know what the people are watching too.
Exactly. And most of it I don't even believe, especially with the AI shit and how they can plant shit anymore. So I decided to come and talk to somebody from the culture and get the real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I went and got Slick Vic. That's why I came and got you. And I'm going to go further with even more.
Here we go,
and I'm going to bring Andreas in here. So he can shed his light on it, get different views so we can start, like I said, connecting the cultures, bro, and getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we might be all we got at the end, you know what I'm saying, of this shit. So why not come together now, build the relationships now? Thank you. Before we go, is there anything? It's the beginning of 2026, February. Is there anything that I left off that you want to talk about?
I would just like to add that you know, sometimes like when you're driving and shit in a car, I have to explain my mind sometimes. So you're driving in a car and you're going with no destination. You're trying to find where to go. You have an idea where you want to go, but it's going to be difficult how to get there, right? But then like when in your mind, if you know I'm going to go to McDonald's or some shit, right? Now you know landmarks, you know, okay, I got to go to this place, turn right here, or even you put it on GPS and track it down, right? I feel like that's how I've been operating lately in my life now. It's like I know where I'm going to go. I know where I'm headed. And I'm saying this for anybody that wants to like explore their music journey and shit or anything. Kind of know where you want to go, know where you want to be. Like I know where I'm going to end up at. I know where I'm going, and I'm going to get there no matter what. Because now I'm seeing the signs everywhere. So everything is on my GPS. It's like, okay, turn left here, turn right here. Not as clear sometimes, but it's like that's a sign. It says exit 121. Oh shit, that was the exit I was supposed to take. Sometimes I got to reroute. I go back, then I get on it.
Right.
So that's how I'm living my life now. With the signs, God's showing me these signs because I know where I'm going to go.
Dope.
And the opportunities arise, you know, we linked up because that was a sign that we met up here and shit while recording, and we met up now, and that was another sign. So I'm on the right path because following the signs.
Right. I can definitely relate to the GPS analogy that you use because there's signs for me. It was a sign for me to tell me to come over into this culture and bring it to our culture and bring it to light, to even help out, bring my platform to your people and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? To let them know that we do support each other. Thank you again. How can they reach you if they want to feature acting role or anything like that? How can they reach you? Let them know.
Oh yeah. Before how they can reach me, the way that we are gonna unite this shit, we're gonna be united, bro, is mainly through music.
All right.
Music unites everything, bro.
It sure does. You're right.
All right.
Universal.
Yep. So you can reach me at IG. My Instagram is AM Studios 530.
Shout out to the homie. Y'all go check him out, Los. He hasn't released anything yet, right?
I released one song. It's called 3 AM Hustle.
3 AM Hustle.
Is the name.
Go check him out. Up and coming artist, Latino reggaeton. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Very dope. Y'all already know how I am. He would not be here if I didn't think he was a dope artist. I only give shots to those who I think or I feel like it's gonna take it to the next level, and he definitely is. Shout out to you, bro. Again, thank you for coming. Heart of the 50 States, like, comment, subscribe if you like this content. If you want me to do more Latino artists, give it a thumbs up. We out of here. Peace and love. Heart of the 50 States out.